Hello, dear Fernando. We are here in Longyearbyen, joining you in the global poetic action against nuclear war and for peace on Earth. Muchos besos.
We are here in Longyearbyen, Svalbard for an Arctic residency. Everybody here has been a member of this residency. I'm Agnes Marton from Hungary, based in Luxembourg, and I'm reading from my own poem, first in English and after that from the Hungarian version. Looks as if I could fall upwards. What to take, what to stay for is not anymore a question. Mintha felfelé is eshetnék most már, nem köt semmi kívülső törvény.
Oh wow, that's short. Defeat by Khalil Gibran. Defeat, my solitude and my aloofness. You're dearer to me than 1,000 triumphs, and sweeter to my heart than all world glory. Defeat, my self-knowledge and my defiance. Through you I know that I am yet young and swift of foot, and not to be trapped by withering laurels. And in you I have found aloneness and the joy of being shunned and scorned. Defeat, my shining sword and shield. In your eyes I have read that to be enthroned is to be enslaved, and to be understood is to be leveled down, and to be grasped is but to reach one's fullness, and like a ripe fruit to fall and be consumed. Defeat, my bold companion. You shall hear my song and my cries and my silences, and none but you shall speak to me of the beating of wings, and urging of seas, and of mountains that burn in the night, and you alone shall climb my steep and rocky soul. Defeat, the deathless courage. You and I shall laugh together with the storm, and together we shall dig graves for all that die in us, and we shall stand in the sun with a will, and we shall be dangerous.
I'm Leonard Sussman from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm reading from Elizabeth Bishop, Cape Breton. The same mist hangs in thin layers among the valleys and gorges of the mainland, like rotting snow ice sucked away, almost to spirit, the ghost of glaciers drift among those folds and folds of fir, spruce and hackmatack, dull, dead, deep, peacock colors, each riser distinguished from the next by an irregular, nervous, sawtooth edge, alike, but certain as a stereoscopic view.
I'm Lene, I'm from Norway. H.C. Andersen. Å reise å leve. To travel is to live.
I'm Jess Arndt. I'm from the United States. I'm going to read a poem called The Sleeping Bag, Herbert Punting's, outlining preferences on how to orient one's reindeer skin sleeping bag. I'll start and then another poet will continue. On the outside grows the fur side, on the inside grows the skin side. So the fur side is the outside and the skin side is the inside. As the skin side is the inside and the fur side is the outside, one side likes the skin side inside and the fur side on the outside. Others like the skin side outside and the fur side on the inside, as the skin side is the hard side and the fur side is the soft side. If you turn the skin side outside thinking you will side with that side, then the soft side fur side's inside, which some argue is the wrong side.
Laurie Hermans, the Netherlands. I will continue with this poem. If you turn the fur side outside, as you say, it grows on that side. Then your outside next the skin side, which for comfort's not the right side. For the skin side is the cold side, and your outside's not your warm side. And the two cold sides coming side by side are not the right side, one side decides. If you decide to side with that side, turn the outside fur side inside. Then the hard side, cold side, skin side, beyond all question, inside, outside.
I'm Annie Christine from the United States, and I'm going to read the end of my poem, Villagers Chop Them in Half, Thinking They Are Snakes. But Lord help me, as soon as my knife entered his chest, I saw him, a Vedic yogi, undulating knee-deep in the monsoon soils of India, with legless amphibians encircling. I thought no one deserves to die in shock from the knife of a farmer who thinks you're a snake, even though I stabbed him 9 more times. Queen Elizabeth, just let me be normal.
I'm Tama Baldwin from the United States, and I'm reading a poem by Wendell Berry, also from the US, and it's called In Praise of Wild Things. When despair grows in me, and I wake in the middle of the night, at the least sound, in fear for what my life and my children's lives may be, I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with forethought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting for their light. For a time I rest in the grace of the world and am free.
I'm Tim van der Meer from the Netherlands, and I will read a poem from Toon Hermans in Dutch. Er moeten mensen zijn die zonnen aansteken voordat de wereld verregent. Mensen die zomervliegers oplaten als het ijzig wintert en die confetti strooien tussen de sneeuwvlokken. Die mensen moeten er zijn. Er moeten mensen zijn die aan de uitgang van het kerkhof ijsjes verkopen en op de puinhopen mondharmonica spelen. Er moeten mensen zijn die op hun stoelen gaan staan om sterren op te hangen in de mist. Die lente maken van gevallen bladeren en van gevallen schaduw licht.
I'm Sonia Yuditske from Brooklyn, and I will read from my poem called From Here. But I don't want to come in for dinner, Mother Nature. I will have none of your pacing, ill-placed solicitations, and I can leave the trash at the door. And I hope, because faith, because love these waves of electron ocean swells.
I'm Jeanette Kerr, I'm from England and I'm from Shetland. I'm reading some of my own words, but I'm also reading from Henry David Thoreau's Redemptive Imagination on Walking, which was written in the mid-1850s. Walking, thinking, drawing, erasing, overdrawing, pausing, time slipping, remembering, space, silence. There is hardly anything that shows the short-sightedness or the capriciousness of the imagination more than travelling does. We measure the universe by ourselves. We remember an infinity of things and place. Out there, we can experience the new, even if such knowing means only to touch at nature's vast strangeness.
Mary Neubauer, United States. Grief is the Thing with Feathers by Max Porter. Crow. Head down, tot along, looking. Head down, hop down, totter. Look up, loud, hard, and indignant. Craw notes. Collins' Guide to Birds, page 45. Head down, bottle top, potter. Head down, mop-a-lot, hopper. He could learn a lot from me. That's why I'm here.
I'm Ella Morton. I'm from Canada. I'm going to read a haiku poem that was part of an art installation that I made in a window space in Toronto this past summer. So yeah. You are somewhere strange. Do not be surprised if you sleep through the alarm.
My name is Rachel Guardiola. I'm from Queens, New York. This poem doesn't have a title. It's in a language called Wolof, which is spoken in West Africa, and then I'll do English. Chi alabi amna nitni, fuli amna beabab yi, ba chikanam samahari, chi subasi a beabab yi, bunga leka nyebe bahuba. And it means In a field, there are people. There are baobab trees. In a little while, my friend, tomorrow, with the baobab trees, you like to eat beans very well.
Okay, I'm Ersi from Greece. I will read one of my poems. Κάτι άλλο ψάχνει, όχι ένα χάδι ή ένα χέρι. Κάτι άλλο θέλει. Όχι ένα ποίημα σαν αυτό που ονειρεύεται το μαξιλάρι. Άλλο ζητάει. Έναν ποινιό, έναν μέανδρο. Με την κήτη στρωμένη κουφάρια. Τρέχει, τρέχει, τρέχει. Αίμα μου.
I will be at Longyearbyen Airport, waiting for every incoming flight. I will be wearing a turquoise blue dress. Also on Saturdays, I will be waiting. I've put up a tent for you under the midnight sun. It's not warm here, that's true. But I've bought you a very good sleeping bag. I've learned how to shoot now. I will protect you against polar bears. I've been wanting to wait for you for a long time. Come whenever you want. I am here. I am waiting.
Yeah.